Hi everyone, it's Melissa with Awaken Your Inner Awesomeness. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about not giving up on your miracles. I have been getting so many messages lately just from different people that I follow that my miracle is on the way, that abundance is on the way, all the hard work I'm putting in is about to pay off. Now, I don't know how much you know about me, but I am a teacher, but I also started my own Reiki business on the side and life coaching business because I felt like I wasn't truly living my life's purpose. I know that part of my purpose is to help children. And while I was doing that with teaching, I didn't really feel like I was living my life's purpose to my fullest potential. I had been told before that I was a healer, and when they told me this many years ago, I thought, that's nice. And then I just moved on and never thought about it again. Now, I know that I have always had the ability to feel emotions that other people are feeling. I didn't really know what it was or what it was called. I just know that when other people were down, I could always tell. Like, even when they didn't say anything, or, I would say to someone, well, are you okay? It seems like you're not. And I remember in a relationship one time that made my significant other very upset because he's like, what do you mean? Why am I down? You don't know how I'm feeling. It's like, well, actually, yeah, I do. And that's really interesting because it's hard to explain that to someone who may not understand that. Yeah, I do know what you're feeling, and it kind of sucks that I have to know this about you because it's hard to deal with everyone else's emotions as well as your own sometimes. But it's also been a gift and something that I can use in my everyday life in teaching because it helps me to connect with my students more and make a better connection with them. And so I think it is a gift, but it was really learning how to use that. And I really didn't even use it to the fullest potential until this year. I started my spiritual transformation in, I believe, March. And that was when I signed up first for spiritual boot camp, and it totally transformed my life. And so this is the first school year where I've actually been aware of what my gifts are and how to use them. And I can tell a big difference with my students and with the connection that I have with them. And it's been amazing. I've loved it. I talked about how I dreaded going back to school at the beginning of the school year. And I've sort of found my passion again for teaching, which is awesome because I always feel like if you don't have a passion for what you do, you shouldn't be doing it. And I really truly believe that. And so to feel like this is not really what I want to do anymore, that wasn't a very cool feeling. And I knew that I didn't want to be feeling that way. But I also felt like I should be doing this business, and that was kind of consuming what I wanted to do. And just the way that I lived my life was centering everything around this. But I wasn't really seeing the fruits of my labor. I was putting all of this work in and not really seeing much. So what it seemed like. And so I've been getting all of these messages from different sources lately that I need to keep going, continue, don't give up. Your miracle is just around the corner. And I feel like so many of us are probably in the same boat. We all are striving for something, and it's so easy to want to give up and just say, this is too hard and nothing's happening. I'm not seeing anything. But the thing is, what we all forget is that it's not going to happen yesterday like we wanted it to. Nothing great happens overnight. At least that's been my case. I mean, there are so many people out there who say, like, well, I'm going to manifest this. I'm going to do this. And they expect it the very next day. And that's, I think, where our problems lie. If we go into it expecting it right now, we're going to be very frustrated and upset because it takes time and it does take a little effort on your part. You can say that I want to manifest money and abundance and all of those things, but if you don't actually do anything to help work towards that, it's not really going to happen. I mean, you can't just simply lie back and say, okay, I don't have to do anything. There is some work that you have to do. And part of that is really your spiritual work, trusting your team, waking up every day with gratitude and thanking them for all of the things that they already brought you and for what you know they're going to be bringing you. Having a positive attitude. I've had to work on this money thing lately. It seems like just day after day, something else comes up, like my son needs new brakes, and my daughter has an athletic fee she has to pay. So I sort of had this attitude of, oh, okay, I've got to pay this again, I've got to pay this. And that's the wrong attitude to have. And, I totally have to stop myself because it's really easy to fall into that pattern of, ugh, okay, one more bill, here we go. And instead change that to, I'm so thankful that I have the money to pay for this. I'm so thankful that I get to pay for this because the universe has provided me with more than enough. I have what I need and I'm able to pay it. I've got to change my attitude and mindset, and I've had a few reality checks in the last couple of days, and I think the universe is saying to me, so have you changed your mindset yet? And I fell into that trap, and no, I didn't at first. At first, I was complaining and griping, and my ex-husband will tell you that I vented to him, and he's probably like, ugh, here we go again. We're both in the same boat with having the kids to have to take care of, and, well, I say have to. We get to take care of them. But it's just falling into that same mindset that you're used to of, oh my God, I have so much to do. I have all of these things that I have to think about. And just stopping yourself and saying, no, I'm not going to say that old story anymore. Instead, I'm going to be thankful that I get to pay for this because it means that I have the money to do it. The universe is providing for me. I have a car that my son gets to drive, and he has transportation to work, which is something we're thankful for. My daughter is on the tennis team, and she's good, and she loves it, and she gets to do this, so it's great that we get to pay for this because it's helping her to do something she loves. So we have to totally get out of that mindset, but it's, like I said, it's hard. It's hard to switch, and it's not easy to do, and it's not always something you can do overnight. But I think you'll find that if you just get out of that, things will be so much better and things will be different for you. And that's the same thing with not giving up on your miracle. I don't know what it is that you're praying for, that you wish for, whether it's a new business, if it's a romantic partner, a new career, a vacation, money, anything. I don't know, whatever it is that you're looking for. Just know, don't give up on that. It's just around the corner. We just have to be faithful. We have to have faith. We have to see it through. Be patient. Patience. Oh my goodness, this is the one area that I so have to work on. Patience. I wanted everything done last year and yesterday and the day before that. Nothing, it's not on the horizon. It should have already been done. That's how I am. And I have to learn to sit back, take a breath, and know that it's going to work out in divine timing, and that it's not my timing. It's not my will, but thy will. My team has my best interest at heart. They know why the timing has to be just so. And that's why they are having everything laid out according to plan. And all I have to do is trust them, do my part and do my work, and sit back and just relax. And sometimes that is the hardest thing to do, is to realize that you're not always in control of everything that happens and that you have to sit back and let your team take care of it. How hard is that? It's so hard to not have your hand in everything and try to control it. As humans, we want to have control over everything in our lives, and sometimes we don't. And that's okay. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all to say, I don't have to have control over this. I can just see where it's going to take me, see what happens, and enjoy the ride. And so that's what we need to do sometimes. And in the meantime, keep looking for the signs that they're sending you to let you know that what you want is on its way. When you're seeing 222 and 444 and 1111, all of those things, keep your eyes peeled because those are messages for you. So I just want you to keep the faith, be encouraged, know that your miracle is on its way. It's not too late. It's going to find you. It's going to happen. Just be patient. And keep talking to your team and let them know. Be clear with your intentions, what you want. Don't worry about how it's going to happen, because sometimes that's the part we don't have control over. It doesn't matter how it happens. The only thing that matters is that it happens. So keep talking to your team. Have faith. Breathe deeply. And know that everything is going to be okay in the end. I hope that you have a wonderful day. I'm sending you massive amounts of love, peace, and light. And I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.